back to another episode of Heart to Palate, and today's recipe is Kolhapuri Bhadang, which is Kolhapuri style se kurmure वापरून केलेला kurmureचा चिवडा. So for that you get particular type of kurmura, which is like puff rice it's called, but they are a little bit fatter. If you see the texture, it's not regular kurmura, so it's a different type of kurmura which you need. थोड़े से दबके असतात आणि fatter असतात, and it's very simple recipe. My husband's favorite dish. Basically for any चहाच्या बरोबर त्याला असं काही ते खायला आवडतं. त्याच्यामध्ये this is one of the dishes he loves to eat. चिवडा वगैरे कधी असतं त्याच्यामध्ये this is his favorite type of चिवडा. So I'm going to show you the recipe for that. Basically he has very fond memories from his childhood because his mama used to live in Kolhapur and he had a lot of summers spent in Kolhapur, and he has a lot of attachment to this dish, Bhadang. More so I think it's emotional attachment. Always we have a lot of memories attached to every dish, so this is one of them. So I'm going to start with 400 grams of kurmura or puff rice, which is bhadang type se kurmure astat te. I've taken one full garlic चा जो कांदा असतो तो, and I've crushed it along with the husk of it. So I'm not discarding the husk, I'm using the husk along with the garlic itself, and I've crushed it with the stone. I've taken about 1 1/2 cup full of peanuts, which are with the shells. I like the colored shells, that's why I've just roasted them. And I'm taking curry leaves, I've taken sugar, salt, hing, mustard seeds, and red chili powder. It's very simple recipe and yet very yummy. So let's get started. So for the tadka for the bhadang, I'm starting with about 7 to 8 tablespoons of oil in a wide pan. You could use a kadhai also. To that I'm going to add about 3 teaspoons of rye or mustard seeds. I'm going to add about teaspoonful of hing, which is asafoetida. So mustard seeds are nicely spluttering now. To this I'm going to add the crushed garlic that I told you. So you have to make it crispier nicely. Then I've taken the curry leaves, which I've washed and dried them. Make sure they get nicely crispier because they have to get nicely fried. नाहीतर मग तो चिवडा नरम पडू शकतो. So you have to always keep in mind whenever you're making any kind of चिवडा, make sure your curry leaves, even the fresh chilies if you're adding, you have to make it dry, chop it, make it dry, and then completely fry in the oil. So चिवडा won't become, what do you call, वातट होत नाही किंवा नरम पडत नाही नंतर. So I'm just going to make it a little bit brownish. Now you can see our garlic and curry leaves are nicely getting crispier. Chan brown झालेत थोडे. I'm going to add about 1.5 teaspoons of haldi to this. I'm going to add about 3 teaspoons of Kashmiri red chili powder I'm adding. I'm going to add about 3 teaspoons of salt and about 6 teaspoons of sugar, because जेवढा हा भडंग काय म्हणतो छान त्याला एक तिखटपणा असतो तरी थोडासा एक कुठेतरी गोडपणा पण असतो. So you have to make sure that you add enough sugar also to give that nice sweetish tinge to it. And I've added my roasted peanuts now, and I'm just going to saute them for about 3 to 4 minutes until they get nice crispier. And then I'm going to add my puff rice or kurmura, and it's that simple. Isn't that fun thing to make? Like I used to make always the other kind of kurmuraचा चिवडा. माझ्या मुलांना तो दुसरे जे बारीक कुरमुरे असतात त्याचा खूप आवडायचा. सो त्यांच्या समर्समध्ये उन्हाळ्याच्या सुट्टींमध्ये त्यांना मध्ये मध्ये खायला I used to always make that kurmuraचा चिवडा. So it's been exactly 4 minutes that I was frying the peanuts. They are nicely crispy now, and I'm going to add my kurmura to this. About 400 grams. And just stir it well until it gets, make sure the flame is on low now, and it's nicely covered with all the masala. And voila, our bhadang is ready. It's so simple and yet yummy snack that you could have with your afternoon tea. So enjoy the recipe. Now make sure you turn your flame on to medium and then keep stirring it until it's nice and crispy. And under 10 minutes your Kolhapuri bhadang is ready. Enjoy with your afternoon tea. The recipe would be in the description box below. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Heart to Palate.